May 31st. The last time I uploaded a video on this channel. The views were pouring in, you know, everyone was being supportive, like everything was going great. Until I just stopped and I left without saying a single word to all of you, and I truly am very sorry for that. So you're probably wondering, where are you going, TerraYosh? Have you been climbing Mount Everest? Have you been training to become the best PvPer of all time? And I'm sorry to say this, but I didn't do any of that. But I speedran school. Let's go! Seriously though, I just want to say thank you for all of you who've, you know, been with me for the past 6 months. It's been a long journey, and I never thought that people would actually enjoy my videos. And seeing all those positive comments, honestly, you guys just put a smile on my face. And I want to thank you all. So anyways, that still begs the question, where have I been for the past month? And I think probably the most important thing that happened was how I speedran school. This is going to be more of a story time type of video. So if you do enjoy this, please let me know in the comments. Anyways, hopefully you enjoy. It was a fine summer day, and it was sometime in the middle of June, half a month ago, about. And I don't know if you know this, but I'm kind of a tryhard in school. So I signed up for summer school, which basically allows you to just take a class in the summer and just kind of skip it, essentially. And so I decided to skip Science 9. And the thing is, I thought you could just do it in the summer, right? Apparently, you couldn't do it in the summer. You had to do it during the school year, which was kind of dumb. Why would you do that? It's called summer school for a reason. So one day, I was in band class, you know, just chilling, vibing as they say, and I got an email. This email was pretty important, and arguably, it was probably more important than band class because we weren't really doing anything. We were just sitting on these little benches in the sun. It was literally a free trial of hell. It wasn't a good time. People were even playing coffin dance because of how much we were suffering. So anyways, I checked my phone, right? And it was an email from the big man himself, the summer school man. I don't know what the name is, but basically they were just like, hey, we can't let you in Science 10 next year. So even if you do Science 9 in the summer, you're just not gonna do science at all next year. So I was like, wait, what am I doing then? Art. They were planning on making me do art, which is like literally if I drew a stick mat, it would somehow look mortified and just absolutely horrendous. So yeah, I was in quite the predicament, and I didn't really know what to even do. So the only thing that came up in my mind, my monkey brain, was, okay, if I finish this within 1 week, I'll be able to get into the Science 10 course next year. The thing is, the Mr. Summer School man already said that the classes next year were full. How would that even work? And so, the grind began. From Saturday to Friday, I had to finish it within that time period, or else the world would end. Now this course, the layout was pretty simple. There were 4 units, it was online, and they all had 3 parts to it. The learning guide, the project, and the test. The learning guide just makes you absorb a bunch of information and just making you slap it all down on a piece of paper, which then you'll give to the teacher to mark. Then there's the project, which you actually can have a choice of what kind of project you want to do. Usually it's just either you do a PowerPoint, you make a video, or you fill in a worksheet. Now you know me, the speedrunner. Of course I went for the worksheet, gotta take any shortcuts, you know. But honestly, I think everyone chose the worksheets. I mean, who wants to do work, am I right? And finally, the test. Do I even need to explain this? It's just like they give a bunch of questions, and then you answer them. It's multiple choice, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much the layout of each unit. Keep in mind that all 4 of these units were supposed to be complete over literally a 1-year period. And I was planning to complete this in 4 days. So, you know, a bit of a change, but I believed in myself. And I also believe that you can hit that subscribe button below. As of recording this, we are almost at 800 subs, and, you know, it's kind of crazy. I never thought we would make it, so, you know, appreciate it if you drop a sub, it would help a lot. Anyways, we move on to day 1. Now, day 1, I did unit 1, which is biology, and it was actually pretty easy compared to the other units that I would face on. I didn't know that. I just thought that the entire course would be this easy. and I was just like, damn, you just have to fill in blanks and hand it in. This is gonna be cool. I'm going to speedrun science very easily. I don't even need to put any all-nighters. I was very wrong about that. So at this point, I was kind of getting confused, you know. This online course is actually supposed to be a replacement for physical courses. It can't be that easy. And I was correct. I finished Unit 1 within, I think, 4 hours. It was pretty fast because, damn, it was like a tutorial level. They were teasing me, and I was making good progress. After only 1 day, I was already done a unit. And then I was like, alright, I'll check out Unit 2. And now, this is where things take a turn for the worst. Because for some reason, if the biology unit was a level 100 boss, the next unit, it would be a level 10,000 boss. Because the friggin' amount of pages that you needed to do in the learning guide doubled. Now, you may think, well, TerraYosh, it isn't that bad, right? You're wrong. You see, in the biology unit learning guide, you just need to fill in blanks. Maybe there are a few questions here and there asking you to write a paragraph about how much you love science and how much you understand about it. But now, every single question was just asking you to write paragraphs after paragraphs. There's still fill in the blanks here and there, but it was only like 2 pages worth of them. There was still 50 pages just telling you to fill in paragraphs. And so, as the speedrunner I am, I somehow finished it in the same day that I finished biology. And at this point, I was kind of burnt out. After writing so much, becoming a literal English major, it's not that easy to stay awake. And at this point, it was about 3 AM. And the only reason why I could stay up that late was probably because of coffee. You see, coffee is this weird substance. It has the caffeine in it, you know? You just stay awake the whole time, completely 100% clear-minded. It's a magical substance. So, it's literally drugs. And I don't drink coffee that much. So, you know, they really took a toll on me. I stood up the whole night, even when I didn't want to do work. And I woke up the next day at 8 PM. So, technically, because of this, I was already on the 3rd day. And I was doing my 3rd unit. I'm still on schedule. Everything is good, right? No. Turns out, speedrunning school isn't really that easy. Now, you're probably wondering, alright, 2nd unit, we've seen you suffer. How could the 3rd unit be any worse? And let me tell you, you know those 2 pages of fill in the blank questions that was left in the 2nd unit? Yeah, that was gone. Out of the window. All of them were just asking you to write paragraphs. And the worst part is, this unit was even longer than the 2nd unit. So at this point, I was kind of a mess. Now, any normal person would go, alright, time's up, I'm going to take a break. But I just thought, alright, we're too far deep. It's time. It's time to complete the course. We only have 2 units left. You got this. And so, from 8 PM to 12 PM, I finished it. I finished the learning guide in Unit 3. And by now, you probably noticed that I'm not talking about the test, the unit test, or the project. And the reason why was compared to the learning guide, they were just little slimes, beginner mobs, tutorial mobs. Not like the big bad wolf the learning guide is. So just don't worry about those two. Just know that they were way less painful. Now at this point, I've already caught up to Unit 4. And it was basically on the 3rd day, so I was technically ahead of schedule. The thing is, you know the amount when you just have so much built up fatigue that you just don't want to do anything anymore? Well, that was me. And the thing is, the final unit was arguably probably the most easiest one in my opinion. But due to all this built up fatigue, it seemed like it was incredibly hard. But despite all the struggles and absolute pain I had to go through, I completed it. I completed the course on the 3rd day. Now, I don't know if you know this, but that's pretty unusual for me. It probably is for you as well. and I'm happy about it. I got like a 97 average. That's pretty good. Well, the moral of the story is, the more you freak out your teachers, the more inclined they will be to give you a good grade.